Good evening, Facebook friends. As I was closing up shop on the conservative circus today, I noticed on the news that Reince Priebus of the GOP came out with a statement denouncing Donald Trump's actions, the words that he spoke 11 years ago, the crude comments that he made. He felt the need to come out and put some distance between the party and Donald Trump. And I just heard moments ago that Speaker of the House Paul Ryan has canceled an event, a campaign event with Donald Trump that was supposed to take place tomorrow in the great state of Wisconsin. So once again, we have Republicans, especially the Republicans in leadership, establishment Republicans, who are just horribly disappointed with some of the things that Donald Trump has said in his past. We have the Democrat Party. We have Hillary Clinton breaking bad on Donald Trump because of words that he said, crude, inappropriate, sexual terms that he said that he used a little over 10 years ago. And CNN, MSNBC, they're breaking in with stories. They have their panel set up, ready to paint Donald Trump as a misogynist, to castigate him, to start that personal war on women again, as we are just weeks out from the election. What absolutely is just dumbfounding to me and to many Americans is how this woman, Hillary Clinton, and how the mainstream media can continue to run interference for the Clintons, in light of the fact that in Bill Clinton you have the American of European descent of Bill Cosby. You have a man who has been accused of sexual assault. You have a man who has been accused of rape. You have a man who was freely on hot mic said that he has had sex with over 2,000 women. And somehow that's not a breaking news story. That's just Bill being Bill. At one point in time, his behavior was so reprehensible that you had members of the black community dub him the first black president because, you know, he came from a single family home and he was a little bit of a cat, a hoe, a slut. So that, you know, made him, and he played a saxophone. So that made him worthy of being considered the first black president. And Donald Trump, who doesn't have any women coming forward accusing him of rape, of sexual assault, none of that. He just spoke crudely. Donald Trump's response was, Bill Clinton has said far worse to me on the golf course. And it's probably true. But here's what is absolutely just pissing me off tonight. You haven't had one Democrat break bad on Bill Clinton because of his abuse. Not one. You haven't had one special report when a new woman comes forward. Not one. You don't have panels on CNN, on MSNBC, on CBS, ABC, NBC talking about Bill Clinton raping women. Not one. We still haven't got down to the bottom of what Hillary Clinton has done. People who have been killed under her watch. Her incompetence, the lives she put in danger by having her email on an unprotected server. The things that she has done are not being addressed. Just what Donald Trump said. We are so ass backwards. We don't care about the fact that this week we found out that that President Obama spent, we're over $20 trillion now. We haven't heard anything about the crumbling of Obamacare, how premiums are skyrocketing, how Obama illegally went to the Treasury to pay off the insurance companies so that they don't just go away right now. None of that. We're not hearing about how Obama's policies in Syria has caused a genocide. Syrians pouring out into Europe, into America. Christians being slaughtered. A genocide. No conversation about that. We're too worried about what Donald Trump said 10 years ago. I just hope and pray that we just don't get sidetracked by this. I just hope and pray that people will be able to see through this. I am not saying that Donald Trump is a saint. I am not saying that Donald Trump is a conservative. What I am saying is that Donald Trump is not Hillary freaking Clinton. What I am saying is that Donald Trump is not the establishment. Here's something else. These Democrats will stick by people like Bill Clinton come hell or high water. You even had reporters in the past who said, I'd be willing to give Bill Clinton oral sex because he protected a woman's right to choose to have an abortion. But make one misstep, and the Republican establishment will abandon you. Because our morals, our values are just so very high. We'd be willing just to throw away the presidency because of some things that a candidate said, not did, said. This is why that there is a revolt going on in this country. This is what Donald Trump represents. This is like the French Revolution. He's a guillotine. I am tired of the establishment. I am tired of the double standards that go on in the left. If it were not for double standards, the left would have absolutely no standards at all. And to sit around and just be bombarded by this. I can't wait for the debate this weekend. How are they going to play this? You're going to have Hillary Clinton, who destroyed women's lives to protect the fact that her husband was raping and sexually assaulting them, attacking Donald Trump on this point, and you're going to have moderators running interference for them. I'm afraid that because the fourth estate has lost its way, the republic is being lost right in front of our faces. Corruption is being ignored. Lawlessness. Today, seeing Reince Priebus, basically denounce, pull away from Donald Trump, and then to hear the comments of Paul Ryan tonight, how he's not going to meet, that just, to me, just kind of just it's exhausting. Of course, we'll be talking about this on Monday. I want to thank everybody who's been checking out the new feed we do. We are now podcasting or webcasting the whole show. You can catch it by going to 1041 KQTH Facebook page or this page right here. We'll have it posted. We're doing new things. Thank you very much for joining us. Hang in there, folks. Hang in there. It's coming to a close one way or the other. But realize this, no matter what happens, God is still on his throne and he is sovereign. Have a great weekend.